I got the scarlet liquid flowing for anyone who watched Clockwork Orange. Oh look, we're getting good blood here.
There will be blood. My blood. So welcome to my very first unboxing video. I've got a Cyfox Health test kit to do a whole range of blood tests in the comfort of my own home. So I'm going to invite you in. We'll go through the process. I've kept it pretty short and snappy, it doesn't go on too long, but you'll get the full lowdown. So let's start making America healthy again. We've been recently inspired, so let's get to it.
Hey guys, today you get to see what's in Ivor's blood. And I'm here in my pool room. I got a pool table for half nothing during the cerveza sickness. So I built a room around it, but that's another story. I got delivered from Cyfox, who are doing fantastic work with blood testing, home testing panels. You send in, you get all your results, very important. And I got a base panel and a metabolic panel here, a heart health base panel and a drug safety panel. That's another kit. And this kit, which I've opened already, let's have a look at my base panel and hormone plus panel. So it looks like we'll be having, as well as some base tests, albumin, estradiol, free testosterone, FSH, LH, prolactin, SHBG, and PSA, of course. So I've got the kit opened up. Let's have a look. Hope it's quite simple for people. Not everyone's seriously technical, of course. Read all instructions before starting. Well, that's good. And here, they show you how much blood to put onto the little test strip. So that's good. And it looks like you go to the first box, around 4 large drops. Okie doke. Instructions here, seems straightforward enough. Rinse the hands in warm water. Do jumping jacks and swinging your arm in a radial motion will improve chance of success. So I've had problems drawing blood before. So I usually just do a good rub off the hands. So we'll risk it at that. We've got gauze pad here. Okay, well you're meant to wash your hands. I wash my hands. And these are the kind of strips, I believe, of alcohol. Let's get this one open. Okie doke, we'll clear some of this clutter. Don't need any more of those, I would hope. And I wipe my middle finger with the alcohol, which I kind of like. Okie doke. We have test strip. Okay. We have a load of sticking plasters. I don't bother with those, of course. And we have another test strip. So it looks like I'm going to be putting drops of blood, there you go, on 3 of these panels. So I'll put them there. And we've got some prickers here to prick your finger. Again, get it nice and warm. Alcohol again, just to be safe, stay safe. And let's try this thing. Okay, do I get blood out of that? I got blood. Yeah, we got blood. Don't know if it's enough blood. Yeah, it's coming out. Yeah, that's good. I got to put drops here. So let's see. Can I do it without damaging my pool table? Oh, I got a big drop of blood in there. Got to keep the blood flowing now. Now the question is, do I have a big enough pinprick? Am I getting enough blood, or will it clot before I get enough on there? It could be a bit clotty. Okay, I'm going to use a bigger popper. So you have to push this type of one and try and get some more blood. But I think if I did this better at the start and got more blood out, I got the scarlet liquid flowing for anyone who watched Clockwork Orange. Oh look, we're getting good blood here. Okay. Apologies to anyone who doesn't like the sight of blood. Personally, I don't care a fig. And I cut myself all the time down here out in the country on my acre when I'm working. Now I've got the stain has moved up pretty well, so I'm going to go to the second, and I'm going to stand up here to keep the flow. Yeah, I got good flow here. I'm going to try and get actual drops down now. Yeah, that's more like it, guys. I'm getting actual drops down onto the blotter. I'm just barely touching the drop, not my finger, but the drop I'm putting on the blotter, on the little rectangle. Now that third one has got a bubble of blood on it and it's not sunk in yet, so I'm going to move to, the second one. I'm going to move to the third one. Right? Oh, look at that big drop of blood. Oh, it's like American Psycho here. Oh, got a heavy flow, guys. Now we got the blood flowing. Now I'm going to let those kind of move along. I'll show you in a minute. But you can see the first one, it's the bottom in the camera here, is flowing up along the kind of graduated scale. So one thing to note is you do need a decent amount of blood, but I would guess that's to get the best possible laboratory standard output. But the good news is if you get the flow going and keep manipulating your finger while pointing downwards, even in a reptile such as myself, the blood actually flows nice and red. So yeah, you can keep the flow going. I'm quite forcefully manipulating my finger, not touching where the blood is, but just all around the pad, just to make sure I get plenty of blood. Yeah, and I can see I'm still producing a kind of a drop every 5 seconds or so. And then I'm just touching that drop, which I can see here, a kind of meniscus or a bulge of the drop on my finger. And I'm just barely tipping that drop off the square or rectangular blood placement part of the strip. So I'd say that first strip with a little bit of kind of hysteresis or overshoot, that one's probably going to complete without giving it any more juice. So I'm going to focus now on strip 2 and 3. Actually, I think I'm done, guys, because the third one, which I'm referring to as the third one, is now almost reaching its line. And there's still a clearly liquid kind of meniscus of blood on the rectangular panel where you place the blood. So I'm just going to be bloody persistent here, and I'm putting more blood on the second panel. So that's it, essentially. I'll go through in a moment the packaging and any other things to note, but Cyfox, do it at home, cut out the doctors, cut out the middleman, and I was assured by Mike there, no question, it's got the accuracy of the kind of laboratories that the doctors send a real kind of venous blood sample to. So you get a whole smorgasbord of results. Again, this is only the Hormone Plus panel, which I've done here, but there's also a drug safety panel and a heart health base panel. So that whole kit you can take advantage of, and a Metabolic Plus panel. And Metabolic Plus has ALT, AST, the aminotransferases, very important, albumin, BUN, creatinine, bilirubin, glomerular filtration rate, glucose, lipoprotein A, LP little a, anyone? A lot of people are obsessed with that one. And cardiovascular health, ApoA1, ApoB, ApoB over ApoA1 ratio, HDL, LDL, triglyceride, total cholesterol to HDL ratio, total cholesterol, triglycerides, all that lovely panel. Hormonal and nutritional balance, is cortisol, DHEAS, ferritin, testosterone, testosterone to cortisol, estradiol, ferritin, FSH, TSH, and metabolic fitness at the classic glucose, insulin, HbA1c, triglyceride HDL ratio, vitamin D, and inflammation, ferritin, homocysteine, HSCRP, and vitamin D. So the link below will have the discount of 20%, I believe, if you're interested in getting an incredible array of data for yourself. I'm going to drop some more blood on here because I'm that kind of guy. Keep it blooded. But basically, you've got all of these different kits. Incredible offer. The amount of data you're getting from SciFox blows away the high street, laboratories and doctors' surgeries and all those costs. You do it at home in total convenience, maybe on a pool table, maybe on an ordinary table. Doesn't matter. Final note, link down below if you want to take advantage of the offer of 20% off and incredible testing data. So I've just about reached the line on both. I think they'll reach it with another minute or so. And here's the third one. For some, physics difference with this panel or this blotter, it reached quite readily and quite quickly. But maybe I just had the flow going very well for the third panel. It just occurs to me that technically, by the time I got to the third panel, I'd really got the flow going. So I got the blood on there fast without any kind of intervening drying of the blood. So I think possibly, and this is just my thoughts, you want to get the blood flow going, I would guess now, for the next kits I'm going to be doing. I'm going to get the blood flow going much better before I start putting blood on the test strips. Because the first one there, I had not got the blood going, and it was like I was touching it with the meniscus of blood to try and get some blood in there. I was getting ahead of myself. I was too excited. But I should have waited till I got nice scarlet rolling and then kind of did all three when I had it running. Fantastic offer, guys. I'm going to do the next kit when I get these hormonal tests back. I get the results back. I will share them with you. And there may be embarrassing details in there. I may have been very bold over the past 12 months or so. I've eaten a little too much, drunk a little too much. They could come back with some bad results, but hey, I'm an open kind of guy. So I'll share the results in the next video, and I will go ahead and do, I think, drug safety panel and heart health base panel. Yeah, I think I'll do that one next, and then I give you the results of that one. And in that final session, I'm going to do the metabolic plus panel, which mine should be pretty good, right? Have I been cheating a little? Everyone does. Let's take a look. So SciFox, link down below. I think it's US and Canada still only at the moment. I'm not 100% sure, but check out the link down below. Till next time.
Well, that'll do it, folks. So there you are, scifoxhealth.com/Ivor if you want to avail of this fantastic offer. 20% off, an already incredibly low price, and you'll get a massive range of biometrics and blood tests back to enable your health journey. So I'll be doing a few more of these as I go through the subsequent health test kits, and I'll also be sharing my own personal results, and I'll also be giving all of you a very good overview of what you actually do to address various blood tests that are not optimum. So you're going to get the whole package, guys. Watch out for the next few sessions, and the links are down below.